All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see every one of you here. Can you guys hear me now? If you guys can hear me, just type yes to me. All right, just now there was some technical issue. I'm very sorry. So if you guys can hear me loud and clear now, please say a hi to me. Okay, say hi to me first. Can okay, so I don't know what happened just now, so sorry. Sorry for the technical issue. Sorry about that. Okay, so can you just give me a moment? I want to share my Facebook Live to my own Facebook feed. All right, so let me see. I can share now. Just give me a moment. Just give me 1 minute. Let me try. Give me 1 minute. Share. Okay, I think you guys can hear me already. So yeah, so hello, hi. Let me see. Oh, so many hi. Oh, so 60 people here. All right. Okay. Oh, Gary, my time already can. So all night hour. All right. So hi, Amanda. Hello, Candy. Hello, Linda. Hello, Marcus. Hello, Brian. All right. Hello, Yen Yap. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Suhairi. Hello, Vico. Hello, Han Hok. Hello, JJ. Hello, Vico. Okay, wow, so many. Okay, Maurice, Joyce, Ryan, Ethan. Okay, Waylon, Linda, everything. Okay, James, JZ, Nelson. Okay, good to see every one of you here. So you guys are not sleeping. Want to chat with me? Is it? Why don't you just go and see Netflix? Okay, so I got my haircut. So how is it? Okay, okay or not? My haircut. Hello, Edric. So I feel much neater now. So I normally I cut my hair for about every 4 weeks. So every month I'll cut my hair. But this time around, I think my hair has been there for about 6 weeks already, 1.5 months already. So I didn't cut. So I just feel very last up, very dirty, very messy. So I just went for a haircut today. So yeah, so I feel much better now. So today's agenda, don't want to waste your time. So if you can hear me loud and clear, everything, right, just give me a like, share, or comment. So right now I can only see 9 likes only. So let me go through my agenda now. Okay, so yeah, there's this Facebook notification settings, right? So I received one from one guy, Mr. Gentleman called James, all right? So he said that he didn't receive my Facebook Live. So I think because of Facebook algorithm, so let me share my screen first. Okay. So I think because of Facebook algorithm, okay? So once you go to MarketWise Asia, all right? Let me go to my haircut, Maurice, is $16 haircut. $16 haircut. So all right. So let's say if you are at MarketWise Asia Facebook page. All right. So if you really want to always get updates from me and see from me, all right. So you must let Facebook know, okay? Because sometimes Facebook algorithm, it just doesn't notify you when I go live, even if you follow or like my page. So you go to this follow settings over here, okay, and you choose whatever things are, okay. You want to see favorites, news, off, okay. So if you really want to see all my live video, right, so under this live video settings, right, you click on all live notification from this page, okay. Then you sure to see all my live. I think by default, I don't know whether it's highlights or off, I'm not too sure, but for my own page, right, I do my all live from MarketWise Asia. All right. So yeah. So this is number one. So you want to see all my live, okay? And then market updates. Okay. So I will talk about the indices, Bitcoin later. So this is just more like a casual chat to me. So this is more like really late night with Alexio. So I have no agenda. And Platinum ETF. So that was the one that I mentioned yesterday. And I also share about my recent trades. Okay. So out of these 4 things, right? Or 3 things, market updates, Platinum ETF, or the recent trade, which one are you guys more interested to listen to? Okay. All right. Maybe I'll go with the Platinum ETF first. Okay. Since yesterday, I talked about this Platinum. Okay. So there's one guy asked me, is there any ETF that I can participate to enter the trade? So for this Platinum, all right. Platinum. Yes, there's this ETF called the PPLT. Let me zoom in. Right, Platinum. PPLT, yes, PPLT. So if you want to enter into Platinum, PPLT, using ETF, you can use this via this ETF called ticker under PPLT. All right. So by the way, this is just for information or recommendation to tell you what to buy or to sell. Okay. So this is just my own views. Okay. Just treat me as a clown. I'm always wrong. Please don't copy me. All right. So there are a few ways. So for Platinums, you can just use the ETF, PPLT, or if you are using a CFD account, for example, IG markets or CMC market, you can also use them to trade under the cash account or under the futures account, as in under the futures. Okay, so these are two of the ways. All right, so market updates. Let's go through the market update first. Okay, market updates. Okay, Nasdaq. Okay, today I think, how many of you think that the past few days has been quite difficult to trade? You know, up, down, up, down, up, down, one day up, 1%, one day down 1%, one day up 1%, one day down 1%. All right. So if you think it is very difficult to trade, right, just type, difficult in the comments. All right. So that at least you know, at least I know how you guys feel. Okay. All right. So for S&P, it is the same as well. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. Dow all is the same also, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, damn hard, Brian, buy the dip. Okay, so my views are, okay, if you have been listening to me, it is still the same. Okay, market, it is still on a uptrend. Market is still on uptrend. But I want to have a pullback. That's the best lah. Okay, but from what I see, the market, it is still holding pretty well. So what I want, I might not get what I want. There's a pullback. So I will see how it goes. So today it is damn bullish again. Okay, so it's Nasdaq, S&P is up 1% average now. Okay, so but what I'm interested to share with you is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. So how many of you are worried about Bitcoin right now, or Ethereum, or cryptocurrency as a whole? Okay, are you worried or not? If you're worried, type worried. So at least I know. Let me go through my Bitcoin. All right. Okay, so from the chart, BTC, let me go through using the candles. Okay, so Bitcoin, is it still an uptrend or a downtrend? If you guys have been following me, you should know that. Uptrend or downtrend still? By the way, Facebook, there's a 10 seconds lag. So I ask a question. So you hear me 10 seconds later. So I need to wait for a response. All right. Okay, so for those who are new to MarketWise Asia, I use this Ichimoku cloud. If price is above the cloud, this thing, the cloud, it is on uptrend. If price is below the cloud, then it is on a downtrend. And I also use the central pivot range over here. All right. So if you guys can see for Bitcoin, for the past many months since last year, price actually tested the CPR and then just rebounded. By the dip, Brian, downtrending, my retest support. Okay. CPR, and then tested the CPR once again here. All right, actually this time around, this is the first time Bitcoin break below the central pivot range, this green dotted line over here, all right, and tested the S1 pivot support, S1. All right, do you remember what I say? On an uptrend based on the daily time frame, the S1 support is the last line of defense. Okay, if price break below the S1 or below the cloud, then the uptrend based on the daily time frame is on the downtrend already. It's a suspect already, so it is not that strong anymore. So right now for Bitcoin, right, price actually break below the CPR. So it tells me that based on the daily time frame, the uptrend is weakening, but the uptrend is still intact. Okay, please be careful, okay? As in, you need to understand that be careful, but doesn't mean that the uptrend is gone, okay? It is still on an uptrend, but you need to understand, so from the weekly time frame, right? It is still undergoing a very normal pullback. So after this very big impulse move, price is doing a pullback, okay? Is doing a pullback. So this pullback is not even very steep, you know. It's not very steep based on the weekly time frame, okay? So of course, based on percentage wise, it's just 25% deep lah. But can you see, right? This very impulse move up. This is just a very small pullback only. All right. So what I feel is that it could be doing a bit like Tesla. What do I mean? Okay, Tesla. Okay. So I go to Tesla. Remember this Bitcoin chart. Okay. So how it look like? Okay, how it look like? So Tesla, right? Okay, so it's the same over here. Generally, right, Tesla has always been respecting the central pivot range over here. CPR a bit ranging, but CPR rebounded. Okay, then break below the CPR over here. All right, so can you see price break below the CPR? Then it tells me that the uptrend is weakening, and then price break below the cloud. So on a daily time frame, then Tesla is on a downtrend already, okay? And then ping pong all the way, right, downtrend, okay? But if you zoom out to a higher time frame, right, weekly time frame, this is just a very normal pullback. Can you see over here now? Pullback, come down, okay? And if I add in the yearly CPR, can you see price actually tested the yearly CPR, the black dotted line over here, and then price rebounded. So, all right, if the weekly trend is still, an uptrend is still intact, okay, which means that based on the daily time frame, if price break below the cloud over here, it is a downtrend, but be prepared that price will suddenly turn up, just like Tesla, okay? So how do you want to turn into a bullish mode, okay, when price is below the cloud, when on the daily time frame, okay? So when price reverse back up against, as in up above the CPR, that is when you can start to turn bullish again, okay? This is where I started to turn bullish somewhere around here for Tesla, okay, for Tesla. And if you attended my Facebook Live previously, I mentioned that I entered Tesla, right? So this is the wash bar over here, and then this is the rinse bar over here I entered. So I didn't catch the high over here lah. So I sold somewhere around here. So my risk reward, I risk 1R, so I get 1R back, okay? So if I could sell here, okay, I could get at least a 3R profit, okay? But I'm not God, I'm not certain, okay? So I don't know where's the high. Okay, by default, my trading time frame is swing trade. So which means I hold for a few days to at most 1 to 2 weeks. So I don't hold very long. So if there's decent profit, okay, then I will take, unless price really move very much in my favor, then I will hold the trade, okay? So this is for Tesla. So go back to Bitcoin again. For Bitcoin, this is something like this again, see? So like Tesla like that. So if price actually break below the cloud over here, then you must be a bit more careful. Price could ding dong, come down. I don't know. Basically, I don't know what will happen, but then obviously it's not a time to go long really for Bitcoin, okay, for Bitcoin. And then on the weekly time frame, all right, where is the potential price could test again, okay? Very simple, okay? Just look at the yearly pivot, okay? And then let me see the yearly pivot. Okay, I think there are a lot of lines over here, but sorry, I don't want to remove those lines, the trend line over here, okay? So can you see the black dotted lines over here? These are the yearly pivot, okay? So I will not be surprised if price really go and test the yearly pivot again. That is about 21,000, okay? Can you imagine Bitcoin at 21,000, okay? Even if Bitcoin goes to 21,000, right, it is still on a uptrend based on the weekly time frame. Okay, so if price really goes to 21,000, right, that is a 70% drop. 70% drop. Okay, that is still on the uptrend. Okay, all right. And for the most recent support could be at the R2 level. R2 level, that is about 46,000. Okay, not impossible to reach 46,000. Okay, 46,000 over here. And if hit the R1 level back again, that is at about 38,000. Okay, 38,000, 46,000 and 38,000, and it is still perfectly on a uptrend. Do you get what I mean over here? All right, so don't be so afraid. Okay, but basically what I'm trying to say that Bitcoin on a weekly time frame, it is still on an uptrend now. Okay, of course it depends on at what price you enter into all these cryptocurrencies. Of course, if you tell me that you just entered at 63,000, then good luck to you. I don't know whether you want to say I cut off first or then enter later. But I went in at a pretty low price, so I don't have any fear. So I'll just hold on for it. So from what I see right now, Bitcoin is holding well at S1 level. Okay, for Ethereum, it is definitely much stronger. Ethereum price never even touched the central pivot range, and then today there's a long shadow over here. So it tells me that it is rejecting. Okay, it is rejecting lower prices. Okay, so on the uptrend, based on daily time frame, S1 is the last line of defense. Okay, so if you're really interested, you could place a small position to buy more, like basically buy the dip, if you want to S1. So on the uptrend, at CPR at S1 is a good time to buy if you really want to buy. Okay, this is just my opinion. Okay, don't say Alex asked me to buy and then you lose money, then come and find me. Okay, lose money, don't come find me. Win money, also no need to find me. It is fine. It is your own reward. Okay, understand or not? All right. Let me take a look at some of the comments first. Brian, all in at 45K. Okay, with the next upcoming rally. Oh, by the way, Stephen, I'm not that expert in Bitcoin, so I'm not too sure all this technical on halving, all this stuff. I'm not too sure. I'm just looking at the price action only, right? From a technical point of view. Okay. All right. So nobody know when the bull. So yes, nobody will know when the bull market will end. Okay. So you could take some profit if you want to. You can just show DL whatever it is. Okay. So if you bought along the way, you might want to take profit. But my view is that Bitcoin might not go above 100K okay, because that's a lot of people expecting price to go above 100K. So I don't think price will go above 100K. Okay, at least for now, for the next few months. Hit 80K, 90K, then maybe I want to take profit already. Okay, so Ethereum is the same over here, and then let me see my agenda. Okay, Platinum I talked about already. Okay, yeah. By the way, so recently, I think today or yesterday, Colin Xiao also talked about commodities bull market. So if you watch my Facebook live, all right, if you watch my Facebook live over here, all right, you can see that my Facebook live, I say that commodities bull market, will it continue? I already mentioned many days back, and I also mentioned in my previous Facebook live already. So I'm still bullish on commodities. Okay, so I think Colin shared a list of ETF that you can buy on commodities, but this is all right. So you can go to this ETF.com. Another venue for you to go through. Okay. So you go to this ETF channel. All right. Then you go to this commodity ETF. Okay. I will post the link in my comments. All right. And then, okay, then you can see all the ETF over here. All right. So 100. All right. I'm not sure why it always happens when I try to zoom in. It just doesn't work anymore. Okay, let me try again. Try again. Okay. So, all right, so I try to zoom in. So these are all the ETF over here. So if you're just wanting to enter a broad-based commodities ETF, all right, broad market, for example, I can suggest that you enter into DBC or GSG. These are one of the two biggest broad market commodity, all right, DBC, DBC or GSG, okay, broad market. These are two of the two biggest AUM. Of course, if you're talking about specific metals, then the GLD, SLV, or this or platinum, which I mentioned, is a PPLT. Okay, so platinum, interesting. Platinum, after I mentioned yesterday, today is up 2.28%. Okay, how many of you actually entered into platinum after I talked about it yesterday? Okay, even though I always say don't copy me, but actually, how many of you actually are interested in platinum and wanting to enter or have already entered already? If you enter into platinum, right, just type a PLAT into the comments. Anybody enter into platinum or not? All right, so Dynamine. Danny, you really enter into platinum? Zunbo already or not? Ready? Bunsing also entered. All right. Okay, Janice, I saw your comments. I will answer your question later, how to set the yearly pivot. Okay, wait, give me a moment. So I want to answer more about this Dynamine first. Okay, I think some of you follow about this UEC and MO. Okay, that's why I say sometimes it's very stressful when I mention some certain counters and all this stuff because some people might copy me or what. So I just want to reiterate that whatever I say is just for informational purpose. Please do your own due diligence because whenever I enter exit, you won't know when I enter, when I exit. So you need to have your clear mind. I can just give you trade ideas, but you just need to know how to enter, when to enter, up to your own discretion. So for UEC, I think Dynamine, I'm not sure you already know. I shared in my previous Facebook Live that I already exited UEC. Okay, UEC over here. UEC. So UEC, I entered somewhere around here. So I exited here because price broke below the CPR. So I thought that I've ride the trend long enough already. So I just wanted to exit UEC because initially I entered UEC is really based on swing trade one. So I intend to hold for a few days only, but I already hold for many months already, you see. So I decided to exit, okay? And for MO, I mentioned, I think 2 or 3 days ago, right? I didn't enter. The reason is because it is too near to the earnings. So I don't really want to enter because I don't know what will happen. Okay, but overall, Altria, Philip Morris, these two tobacco stocks, I am still overall bullish, but on a longer time frame, simply because for Altria, all right, price broke above the weekly cloud, and right now it's undergoing a pullback. Looks like a healthy pullback to me. Okay, but if I want to enter MO, Altria is more of a swing trade. So it's too near to the earnings really, so I don't want to enter. Okay, this is my rationale. All right. Lawrence, all right, Lawrence, okay, you asked about the buy ETF, which one I mentioned already, so you can buy about DBC, all right, DBC or GSG, okay, I post the link again in the comments, okay, there are a few, okay, there are a few, all right, so yes, and then Janice, right, how to set the yearly pivot point, right, so yes, for those who are, not this one. So for those who are new to MarketWise Asia, I always use the central pivot range, monthly, yearly pivot, and the cloud, right? So how to set all this, right? I have created a YouTube video tutorial already. So please, I'll post the link over here. All right. So please go ahead and watch the video in the comment links already. All right. So Ethan, you asked about uranium CCJ. Okay, CJ. CCJ I intend to hold for longer term. Okay, it is uptrend is still intact. Okay, uptrend is still intact. So I still holding, but I'm using options. All right. So I think maybe you didn't follow my I think past one or two Facebook Live. I mentioned that I'm still holding on to CCJ, but it is using options to express my trade. So my CCJ, I think my expiry date is, I think it's September, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, or January, I forgot already. So it's still got some runway. I'm still bullish overall in the uranium. So if you look at the uranium ETF, it's the URA over here. All right. Price actually hit the central pivot range again. So it's at a value area lah. So I think overall the uptrend is still intact. So I'm still holding on my CCJ. Okay. So yes. So let me see my agenda over here. Recent trade. Of course, recent trade I told you about. I entered about platinum. Platinum is all right. So oops, platinum. Sorry. Let me see. Okay, platinum. Okay, so today is up 2.36%. So for the ETF, it will be PPLP. You can take a look. Okay. Today is up a lot also, about 2.2% also. So yeah. Okay. You can use a ETF. All right. I'm using CMC markets because I'm using the cash price for platinum. All right. And then what I want to talk about. Okay. So yes. Yesterday, I entered into this IBB. Okay, so IBB. It's just my personal sharing. Some certain things I didn't mention. Okay, so today is a casual chat. I will share with you what I entered. Okay, I didn't actually share IBB. This is a biotech ETF, so more like a healthcare ETF. All right, so I entered yesterday because there's a signal. So generally, all right, okay, so for the healthcare, all right, healthcare, this is a seasonality, healthcare is XLB sector, this healthcare sector, XLB, go, all right, so let me go to past 20 years over here. So for the past 20 years, all right, there's a 70%, for in May, right, 70% chance that price will close positive. So which means that generally May, in the month of May, healthcare sector is generally bullish and will close higher. Okay, of course, it depends on the current market condition, but generally it is bullish. Okay, so I'm looking for some healthcare ETF sectors to go inside. This is where I entered. Okay, so the reason why I entered is because there is a wash and rinse also. This is the wash bar, and then this is the rinse bar. Okay, and it's also at the CPR. All right. So the reason why I entered is because it's a bit like Tesla, that kind of see. So healthcare has been going up for some time already. So on the weekly time frame, it's undergoing impulse move and a pullback, hit the yearly pivot. All right, and then on a daily time frame, price actually below the cloud. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm definitely not interested in this stock, whatever stock is there. But in this case, it's the IBB ETF. Okay, so when price started to reverse back up above the CPR, then this is where I start to get bullish again. Okay, by the way, I'm not saying that you need to enter, or I could be wrong. So price could just drop all the way like that. I don't know. So I just sharing with you what I entered. Okay, yesterday, and this is some of my trades that I do. Okay, I think let me show you some of my losing trades. Okay, instead of showing some of my winning trade. Okay, I actually entered into Bitcoin. No, as in not Bitcoin, as in Coinbase. I entered Coinbase over here. All right, so I entered somewhere around here. Okay, I entered somewhere around here. Okay, so I because of the current market condition, it actually went down. So I stop out at the low over here. Okay, this is a losing trade. So I'm telling you a losing trade. I'm telling you a losing trade. So no every trade I enter is a winning one. Okay. And recently, I think last week I also entered into a semiconductor. Or I think, price actually, I entered somewhere around here thinking that this is just a slight pullback, expecting to go higher. All right, but instead price went down. So this is also, I took a losing trade also. All right, so for the semicon ETF SOXX, huh? All right. Okay. So, yeah, and nothing much really. So recently I didn't enter a lot of positions. So some of the position that I'm still holding, all right, which I didn't really review in my previous or my Facebook Live. Okay, I can share with you some. Okay, who want to know what stocks I'm holding? If you want to know, right, type a yes in the comments. If you are not interested, then I won't show you lah. All right. I'm interested to know some of the stocks that I'm holding. Only Danny is interested only, is it? Okay. Now I show you the losing trade already. So I'm trying to be transparent. Not every trades are winning trade. Okay, not every trades are winning trade. So some of my winning trades that I'm still holding is this CL, Colgate Palmolive. All right. Colgate Palmolive over here. I entered somewhere around here. April, start of April, somewhere around here. Okay. And price is above the cloud right now. It's undergoing a pullback. Okay, so Colgate Palmolive I entered. Okay, can you see a pattern of all my trades or not? If you can see a pattern, maybe you can do you know or not the pattern of all the trades? Okay, for Colgate Palmolive, right, on a daily time frame, price is below the cloud. Okay, downtrend and below the CPR here. I am totally not interested to enter this kind of stocks when price is below the cloud and below the CPR. It tells me that price is on a downtrend. So I'm totally not interested. Okay. When price is above the CPR, yes, then that is when I'm starting to get interested, especially the long-term time frame, the weekly time frame, it is still showing an uptrend. Okay, so again, the Colgate Palmolive CL, this is a very strong rally over here, and then there's a pullback over here. Can you see? And it hit the yearly CPR over here. All right, so this whole zone is it's a very big yearly CPR, but nevertheless, it hit the CPR over here. So I was thinking that price could get supported. All right, so I'm looking for a trigger to enter using a daily time frame. All right, okay, so price is above the CPR over here, and then there is a wash and rinse over here. This is the wash bar, all right, and then this is the rinse bar over here. All right, so I entered somewhere around here. Okay, so I'm still holding, and then I am still holding on this Coty, all right, Coty, I think so, Coty, yeah. Coty, this is a cosmetic company. So to be honest, I also don't really know what I do, but generally when I see a signal, then I want to enter. All right, so Coty, I entered. Today is up 9%. Coty, okay, very good. So okay, so I'm interested in Coty is because on a longer time frame. All right, can you see Coty has been going down all the way also. All right, going down all the way. Price starts to break above the cloud and also at the yearly pivot. So this tells me that this is supported. All right. So again, all right. So at this point in time, right, all this stock, I'm not interested in the price movement. I see, I'm not interested in the stock itself because below the cloud, below the CPR, totally not interested. Okay. So it's only when price broke above the weekly, as in the weekly time frame cloud, then I look inside over here. Okay, then I entered somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. This is also a wash and rinse. Okay, this is the wash bar, and then this is the rinse bar over here. All right, so this is near the CPR and then the yearly pivot. That's why I took a back and enter also. Okay, I enter also, and then all right, so I'm still holding on because it can be quite painful at times because, after went up a bit, okay, didn't hit your profit target, and then it's just slowly, grinding down and not doing anything. But doesn't matter because it is I set my stop loss ready, so just hold it. All right. So can be quite a painful way, but today quite good for me, all right, for Coty. And then I also enter into WWE, all right. WWE, this is for guys, you should know the wrestling, the suplex, doing the suplex things. This is testing my patience, testing my patience. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, right, also pretty good. All right, so price is always down over here, and then recently price to start to break above the cloud. Okay, so yeah, WWE, the wrestling. Okay, I think these are some of the stocks I think most of you guys are not interested in one. Okay, or mostly are you guys interested in hot stock like Tesla every day over Tesla. All right, so yeah, so I think I entered somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot already, somewhere around here. Okay, so let's go up and then come down, and now I'm more like break even. So there's not much movement in WWE. All right, the suplex. Okay, I used to love to watch WWE when I was a kid. Okay, thinking that it is a real fighting show, a real wrestling show. Okay, it's only then until I grew up, when I think I'm in my teenager age, teens, then I know that actually WWE is entertainment, is a fake stage show, stage wrestling. Okay, so yeah, I'm very gullible. Okay, yeah, okay, just an interesting fun fact to share with you guys. So what else did I enter? I also forget already. I think nothing much. Recently, only this few. Okay, I also entered into Under Armour. I think so. Under Armour also, yeah. I entered, Under Armour also, okay. Under Armour, good uptrend, okay. So I entered somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. Can you see my entry also at the pivot? All right, this is the wash bar, and this is the rinse bar over here. Okay, so it went up, come down very soon, okay, and then I'll go back up again. So yes, so nothing I can do. Didn't hit my profit target. I'll just keep trading up and just hold on to it. Okay, so there are winners, there are losers. Okay, so I'm just trying to be transparent with some of the things that I'm trying to share. So do you like this kind of sharing? Late night market talk with Alex, sharing some of my trades, personal trades, showing with you some of my winning trades, some of my losing trade, right? If you enjoy this kind of casual sharing, you can type a yes in the comments. All right. Eugene, you also enter into Under Armour, is it? Yes, Eugene, Under Armour, is it? All right. So actually, if you have been listening to my Facebook Live for long enough, you can see that my trigger always the same now. Okay, either a wash and rinse now at the pivot level and all this. So the essential thing is you need to know how to screen for all these stocks. You need to screen for how to screen. Okay, because there are so many stocks out there in the market. Okay, so all right, so I think enough of my personal share. I think there are a few more stocks that I'm holding, but I think I don't want to disclose now. Okay, so just a few of them that I want to share. Just more of a candid sharing. So let's take a look at the market. Back to the market again. So Finviz, let's go to Finviz. Finviz over here. And okay, so let me see today's market. Okay, still going strong. Okay, so let me go to the groups over here. Let me zoom in. Okay, okay. Today the best sector is communication, technology, financial. Okay, all right. So all are positive. So for the past 1 month, tech, materials, real estate. All right. So just a broad view. So every day, I will take a look at who are the leading sectors, who are the leading industry. So I just take a look. So at least a broad view, what to see, what to look at, the general idea of what the market is doing. So then the industry also. All right. So today, interestingly, auto parts pollution control, copper. Copper has been going strong. But copper is also part of the commodities market, right? So yeah, it is strong also. Banks, regional, all this. Okay, so every day I'll take a look at all this. So which are the strong sectors and industry. So you can take a look for the past 1 week, solar, vehicles, pollution, all these are pretty strong. Okay, there are too many now. So basically, you can take a look at this side over here. I just post here. Okay, in case you are new to MarketWise Asia, I post the link again. Okay, in the comments. All right, so let me take a look at market in out. This is the screener that I'm doing using. It's not I'm using. It's not doing. I'm using. Sorry. Let's take a look over here. So I have a few stock screeners. So remember that I shared with you this ETF industry list, right? Okay, industry list. Okay, so I don't mind sharing with you just directly over here, like in the Facebook Live over here, ETF slash. Okay, so it's free for all. It's free for all. I just share with you guys over here. Let me post it in the comments over here. All right. Okay, so I've been adding on, keep adding it in. So basically, I use all the industry, the sectors, for example, agriculture, artificial intelligence, auto bank, everything. Okay, all the industry, the indices also here, or the ETF. Basically, it's just all the ETF. Okay, Russell 2000, Euro ETF, and Russell 1000. What else? Growth value, some of things. Okay. And then we have these countries, all right, countries over here, Japan, large cap, Brazil, Taiwan, basically all the common countries I listed down here. Also commodities, I'm also all inside here also, okay? So I basically try to put all these ETF into my market in out watch list over here. So this is a paid screener, all right? So this is a paid screener, this is not free, but I'm just sharing with you why I like to use it to do what, okay? So I put it under the watch list over here, the ETF industry. Okay, so then you take a look at today's, okay, today's, all right, today's. KRE, regional banking, all right? Then you know that today, regional banking doing very well, okay? S&P, all right, banks are doing very well. So go back to these FinVis, all right? So go to the industry again. Go to the industry. Okay, can you see? That's what I can see, capital markets are doing well. Banks, regional are doing well. All right. How do I know? Because it is from this list, regional banking, banks, and all this. All right. Today, solar is doing okay, is it? Let me see. Can you see over here? Solar is not the first one, but somewhere around here. 10 TAN solar, so doing pretty well. So automatically, I know that today's industry, today industry, solar is doing well. Where is solar? Solar is somewhere around here. All right, can you see over here? Yeah, and then what else? Aluminium. Can you see aluminium over here? It's doing well over here. So I know that aluminium is doing well also, right? So this is basically what I use to screen now. Okay, so I already know what I want to screen already. So I want to see whether there's any trigger that I can enter. Okay, so I put that trigger. So this is the screener. All right, so I basically screen this tall buy ETF to see whether there's any wash and rinse. All right. So today this is a two screener. It show me right EWY and wood, the timber and forestry ETF. All right. Okay, so let me go through EWY and take a look. EWY. Okay, so all right. Can you see the country ETF? The price action not so nice, but it is still tradable. Okay, so this is the let me see. Is it this is the wash bar. Okay, and then today is the rinse bar over here, wash and rinse. Okay, so the screener will filter out what I want to do and then share me with the result. Then I will take a look whether I want to enter or not. Okay, so wood, the timber forest and timber ETF. Okay. All right, so can you see? By the way, if you guys know, the lumber futures are using basically the wood is doing very, very well. It's uptrending like crazy. Okay, if I go to sorry to keep jumping around. So lumber, all right, lumber is LBS futures, all right. Crazy, lumber. Okay, I didn't catch it lah. Okay, I didn't really catch it. Okay, so yeah, been up all the way over here. So I think yeah, the ETF will capture some of this also. All right, so one of the way to participate in this commodities bull market. So wood. All right. So again, this is a wash and rinse. This is the wash bar, and today is a rinse bar. Okay. So and it depends whether I want to enter or not. So after I screen out, then I will see. Okay. I will see. All right. So wood. Okay. So do you know this ETF or not? I believe most of you will not know this ETF one. All right. If you do not have this list, or if you don't actively search for all this industry ETF, I believe you guys will not know. Tiobo, correct? I think so. So basically, go up, touch, go up, touch, go up. So right now it is at not really at a support area, that kind. So I'm not so keen to enter. So if like hanging at mid-air over here, nothing to support, okay, then I'll take a look at the weekly time frame. All right. So yes, okay. So for weekly time frame, all right. So it actually hit the Camarilla H3 level support over here. Okay, can you see over here? I try to zoom in. Right. So it hit here. Okay, hit here. So kind of a minor support based on the weekly time frame support. So back to the daily time frame, this is where it stops here. Okay, it stops here. Okay, all right. So wash bar, rinse bar. Okay, so potential, if you really want to enter, you could enter. Okay, all right. This is what I'm telling you. All right, so don't copy me. I'm not asking you to trade. I'm just sharing with you how I actually filter the trades. Okay, because I know exactly what I want already. Okay, so for market in now, then for example, again, tall. Let me see, where is it? Okay, these are today. All right. So again, I know that this tech sector is, I think, should be doing pretty well. So social media, construction. All right. Okay, let me take a look. Let's go through it. IGV. All right. Tech software over here. Looks pretty okay also, but it is hanging at mid-air, so I don't really like. Okay, so down all the way. All right, downtrend. Above CPR, you can start to take notice already. Break above the cloud, uptrend back to intact again. Then today is a wash and rinse. All right, so this is the wash bar over here. All right, then today is the rinse bar over here. All right, the setup, the trigger. Okay, and then what else? Regional banking. Let's take a look at regional banking. Okay, KRE. Banking. KRE not so nice. So I will discard it. Okay, but nevertheless, it is still a wash and rinse pattern. It's at the CPR level over here. All right. So maybe you can take a look again, one more stocks. Maybe you can take a look at social media, SOCL. SOCL. SOCL looks pretty good also. SOCL. All right. So yeah. Downtrend all the way. All right. Then above the CPR, then you can start to go long if you want to. All right, so today, after a few days of pullback, this is a okay. So this is the wash bar. All right, and today is the rinse bar over here, and it's still above the CPR. So this social media ETF looks pretty good. If you really want to know what is the component of this ETF, you just go to ETF.com, then you slash the ticker, which is SOCL. SOCL. All right, so basically, a lot of the big cap stocks are SOCL, social media one. Like Facebook, Tencent, Snap, Alphabet, Twitter. All right, Facebook already constitute about 12%. So the top 10 holding constitute about 62% of this whole ETF. All right, last one over here, Let me see. Where is it? Where's the screener? All right, PKB, the building and construction ETF. All right, PKB. PKB. All right. This is because I set the screener to notify me when it is at the pivot and at the R1 level. So it is at the R1 level here, so you notify me. But generally, this is a very strong ETF also. All right, so keep going up. Okay, and then today there's a wash and rinse again. So this is how I try to filter some of the stocks. Okay, for the ETF based on the watch list that I have. All right, so if you're just talking about the whole market, right, I can also use the market in out to stock screener. Then, for example, I'm going to check today. Today, let me see. For example, all right, so there's only 17 possible candidates I want to trade if I want to. Like for example, Spotify. Let's trade Spotify now. Okay. Since most people are familiar with Spotify, let's take a look. Spotify. Okay, no good. Sorry, Spotify is no good. So you know what I mean? After the screener spit out the things to me, I still need to go and check the chart. Okay, so it is still below the CPR over here. All right, even though today is a wash and rinse. All right, and then let me see. Let me try this COF. I've never heard of it before. COF. All right, COF also. How many of you actually heard of COF? Capital One Financial. I don't actually. Very strong stock also. All right, it is hitting at the upper, no, not upper range. This is the CPR already. All right, and then today there's a wash and rinse also. This is the wash bar, and then today is a rinse bar. Okay, so yeah. Capital One Financial. All right, okay. I see. Okay, good. Then what else? Okay, maybe you can share with me out of this list, which one are you interested to take a look? Can I take a look? Can see or not? Which one are you interested to take a look? Wow, okay, WDC upwind dog. Okay, let's go to D dog. Okay, WDC. Okay, let's go WDC first. Okay, WDC. Wow, okay, WDC today looks pretty good also. Okay, right. So on a strong uptrend, hit the pivot level. Yesterday was a wash. Today's a rinse. Okay, at the CPR over here. All right. Then D dog. Data dog over here. Okay, data dog also looks pretty interesting. Downtrend. All right. Hit the yearly pivot over here. All right. And then now above the CPR over here. Test the CPR again. And it is doing a wash and rinse again. This is the wash bar and this is the rinse bar today. So D-Docs looks pretty okay to me. All right, pretty okay to me. Weekly time frame, can you see over here? All right, pull back, hit the yearly pivot and then goes back up again. All right. Upwork. Is there Upwork there? Did I miss it? Okay, UPWK. UPWK. Upwork. All right. Okay, weekly time frame, also a pretty strong stock. All right. It just hit the yearly, as in just hit the monthly CPR. So never really clear. Right, this by right, it should clear over here already, but it didn't. So just testing the CPR again. So I'll be more wary on this. So not so bullish, but generally it is still a valid signal or trigger. Okay, it's still a valid signal or trigger. All right. What else? I think about that. KC. Is there a KC over here? Don't have it. I just want to talk about based on this chart over here. All right. So Snap. Snap today up 8%. Tiobo. Snap. Snaps looks okay to me. All right. So after the earnings result, right? Actually, it was up 8%. I think now pull back down, but pull back the CPR over here. All right. And then it's still holding well. It is still holding well. Still looks okay to me. Uptrend because price is above the CPR, but below the cloud. But generally, weekly time frame, it is still above the cloud. Okay. So it is the uptrend. It's still intact. It is still intact. All right. So I've mentioned quite a number of stocks already. So basically, this is normally how I look at the market. So I'll still at the whole broad market as a whole, right? For example, I'll look at the whole broad market, the whole sector, the whole indices, right? The whole industry. Then I'll screen down to some of the stocks that I want to look at based on the screener that it spit out to me. And of course, you also want to decide whether you want to enter or not. Because there are quite a number of stocks here. All right, where is it? All right, cannot be enter everything, right? Cannot be enter all, all right, and you don't want to enter into so many positions also that you become the ETF already. All right, so you have to choose what you want, and also depend on the broad market sentiment also, right? Right now, the market itself, for example, the Nasdaq, all right, it's at a high, it's at a high. So don't take too much risk. So there's a possibility that price can go up like that and suddenly do a steeper pullback, right? A steeper pullback meaning they can do like right now it's only like less than 2% pullback. So can do like 5% or 10%. 10%. All right. So you have to be careful, this kind of the market breadth is a bit high really, so you have to be careful that price could turn down anytime, even though there's a valid signal from all the screen out there. All right, overbought, yes, overbought. So market breadth, you can use MFI and take a look. Okay, a percentage of stocks above 50 days moving average. Based on this is still okay the market breadth, but if you take a look at the Nasdaq market breadth, it is pretty high. So I don't go through that. Okay. So yep, go back to Nasdaq again. Okay. Let me see. Let me take a look at the comments. Let me take a look at the comments. All right. Okay. All right. I think this is a valid question. So Eugene is asking which time frame for this industry scan do you usually give more credit to? All right. Generally, I want to take a look at the 1 month and the 3 month. So for example, if I go to the FinVis over here, not this, it's over here. Industry, right? Industry. Okay. So I think, of course, one day is to just see what is happening right now. But I basically just take a look at the 1 month. 1 month, all right? 1 month. 1 month. So you know the aluminium, steel, gaming are doing pretty well also. Semicon, all this, all right? All right, so apparel manufacturing is pretty okay. That is why like the Under Armour is also doing okay, you see? So, and the 3 month, this I'll be looking at, all right? The 1 month and the 3 month also. So because if I have the market in out, so I can also take a look at the where is it? No, not this. Sorry, it is growth leader over here. All right, so I know like leading industry. All right, for the past 1 month, it's all this lah. Okay, it's all this. Yep. All right. So sector also I can know also for the past 1 month which one is the leading, is the best. All right, utilities, financial, real estate, all these are standard lah. All right. I hope that answer a question. Sparky But is asking whether this market in out is a screener. Yes, this is a screener. This is a paid screener. All right. And Suhairi is saying that learn something new from Alex every Facebook Live. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your kind words. All right. Then, yep. Okay. Then what else? Waisu is asking, what's the best stock to enter? Actually, I don't really know. So I just enter using the CFD. I just enter straight into platinum itself. Also, if you want, you can enter into the ETF. But if you're talking about the stock to enter, then I am actually not very sure. So you're talking about SBSW, is it? We can take a look. SBSW, all right. Is it platinum? All right. If it is, then it is trending very well. Okay, it is trending very well. So I think it's already quite late already. It is almost like 1 a.m. already. I think there are still about 80 people in the chat in this room with me. So thank you for tuning in. So I hope you guys like this kind of late night market talk with Alex. So if I share with you casually some of the things that I'm looking at and all this stuff. So one last thing, if you guys like what I'm sharing today, like tonight, this is on late night talk, right? If I'm giving value, just type a value in the comments so that I know that I'm like going in the right direction. So maybe next time I can do more such late night talks again. So I believe do have many speakers that do a Facebook live so late at night, right? Don't have, right? Are you aware of any Singaporeans speakers or do any Facebook live so late at night or not? All right, thank you for all the value. Also, I think many of you are night owl and like to this on Facebook late night talk. All right, so thank you for all the comments. All right, so if you guys are just silent readers or as in silent listener and watchers, so if you just joined me not too long ago, remember, right? Sometimes Facebook doesn't give you the notification, even though if you have already liked or follow MarketWise Asia Facebook page, which means that whenever I go live, even though you follow me, Facebook will not give you any notification. All right. So what you need to do, okay, is to go to this our Facebook page, MarketWise Asia, under the follow settings, right? Then under this live video, all right, you want to put it to all notification. All right. If you really want to listen to me, if you don't want, then it doesn't matter. Okay. And also, if you want to try to get notification from me, right? So the best way is also to engage with me, like my comments, share my videos, or even comments in the comment section, so that you are telling Facebook that you're engaging with me, that you like my content, so that Facebook algorithm know that, hey, you always engage with MarketWise Asia. So I think Facebook will think that you like MarketWise Asia, and next time you'll keep showing you more of the Facebook Live. Okay. So I think that's all for today already. It is quite late already. So tomorrow is Saturday already. So I wish you guys have a very good Saturday and Sunday, a good weekend to you guys. I hope you guys learned something new and interesting today. All right. So good night. Good night. So thank you and see you guys again. All right. Bye-bye.